All right, guys, so here we're using our FastenMaster ledger locks. We're using the 3 5/8, and I like to use the 3 5/8 instead of the 5 inches because we got 1.5 inches, then we got 1/2 inch plywood, and then we got 1.5 inch rim board inside. So if we're going with the 5 inch, we're going to be blowing through that rim board on the inside of the house. And there's been multiple times where there's electrical wires right there, and then we hit electrical wire because we're using too long a lag. So that's why I really like the 3 5/8. It's going through, it's grabbing, it's getting into that house rim, which is the most important, right? And so what we do is you kind of see here is we staggering, right? We come down, we got to be a minimum of 1 inch down. So we bring this, we got to remember, here's our layout. We're still gonna have like an 1.5 inch flange over here for our hanger. So we wanna make sure we're a good 2 inches away from our lines at least, so that our hanger flange doesn't hit that. So we'll come in here, come up, about just like that. And I try to keep everything the same so that when you look at it, all looks nice and even. Okay, and so we suck that in. I like that to be nice and flush. All right, so we're sucking into there, busting. We're probably going through that house rim a little bit inside there. And then over here, I like to come up from the bottom because what it is, when we looked at it, we got the rim board, the house rim, and then the top plate. And so sometimes if you go in and you go where the rim joist, the house rim, and then the top plate are sitting in between that seam, it doesn't want to grab that well. So I really try to make sure I'm going into the house rim. So I'll bring that up. You know, you can kind of see about this side here, coming in there, good 2-3 inches. And just like that. And as you can see, sometimes the ledgers are juicy and it starts to drip. Make sure we wipe that. We don't let that stuff drip on the concrete or anything like that when we're framing. Same when we do our triples, we want to make sure we get those in and we wipe everything down for keeping a rag with you. So that's how we do it. Just kind of come in here. I like to keep all the heads. I grab them, get them all lined up so I can just grab and go. So right there, that one didn't really grab right, so it probably went in between the house and the house rim and the top plate. So this one I'll come up a little bit more. There you go, so grab that really good. This one we're going to take it and kind of angle it up a little bit. That down, just like that, staggered, 2 per bay, all the way down. All right, guys, thanks.